At this point, we've set up a open close capabilities for the gripper, and we've defined the TCP, and we've set up our home point. So now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to create a simple simulation. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go under fixtures, add fixture, and then we're going to click on CAD or single CAD library. That's what we want. And then you're going to go to table, and then let's just pick the least ugly one, which will be kind of difficult. I guess we can click on this one, hit OK. Alright, it's gonna spawn a giant one. Yep, okay, so we're gonna just move this down. Let's just scale it first. So just make this like 0.2 again, 0.2, 0.2, hit apply. There we go, there's our tiny table. And then what sucks is if you put 0 here, it literally clips it to the bottom because the top of the table is where the point is defined. But a way to work around this is the terrible measuring tool that this software has. So if you click this ruler on the top left, and you just click on this top part, and then you click on the bottom. Okay, so what's our, is that our Z, is that? Yeah, so it's 181.5. That's our offset to the top. So if I do 181.5 and I hit apply, then there we go. The bottom of the table is on the Z-axis. So I can just get rid of this ruler. It's disgusting. And then hit OK. Alright, so I would like to move this in the front. You can toggle the workspace, the range the arm can reach by clicking this button. So it's barely in the workspace. It's fine. Alright, so let's just put this here. And then we can get rid of the workspace view. And there we go. So I'm just going to click on save. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. I should probably mention it earlier, but to get more viewing space, you just can carefully move these toolbars. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now we imported our table and we've scaled it down. So now if we double click on it, again, we can click on parts and then click part 1 and hit apply. So this is right now where the software spawns it in. So you're going to click on edit part offset and we can move it up. And since we know that we made the box 20 millimeters, so we can just define this to be 20. Oh, I guess we can't define it to be 20. Ah, I messed up. Go back. Oh, that's another thing, is if you need to re-edit or edit the box, you can't click on the, you can click the, oh, I defined it to be 30, not 20, okay. But yeah, you can define, or to change its position, you don't double click on the box, but you have to click on the table, and then click edit part offset. So we're gonna make this 30, because I forgot I made it bigger to fit the gripper, and then I'm gonna hit OK. There we go. Now it's perfectly, it's like perfect on the table, not in the air floating randomly. I'm gonna click save again. Okay. You want to save as often as you can, especially with the software, because you never know when it's gonna break. And then creating backups is also really good. So if you like complete a part, like right now I would normally save as and then save like a checkpoint just in case something breaks. Okay, so now we have our box on the table and we have the gripper. So let's make one more thing to put the box to. So let's just do add fixture again. I want it to be fancy and do something cool, but let's just go to table here. Okay, so we'll just move on this table. So there's our table. We go to general, and then we do 0.2, and then 0.2, 0.2, and hit apply. So it looks like this origin for this table is actually on the bottom, so we can make this Z 0. And if we hit apply now, where'd it go? It's right here. So we can just now move this over. There we go. Okay. I think that's okay, right? Yeah, I'll just hit okay. Okay, so now we double click on it and we need to add a box. because we need to define that a box can be placed on this object as well, and do edit part offset. So we gotta make it go all the way up. That's annoying. Okay, so I gotta measure that. Okay, so, oops. Did not want to rotate. Alright. I'll click on apply real quick, and I'm gonna measure this. So, if you click the measuring tool again, for some reason it links here. I'm too lazy to figure out how to actually fix that problem, so what I do is I just click on the next point, and then, where is the tool? Where's my menu? There it is. Okay. So I just swap the points, and then I click on the tool, and then I click on it again, and then it gives me the second point. It's weird. I don't know how to fix that. It's probably a way. I don't know. So okay. So our height here is 139.0. So I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna edit part offset, and I'm gonna do 139.0. But then I also have to add in the height of the cube, so let's just make this 69. Okay, and then we can just, I guess, put that here. It doesn't really matter. Okay, apply, hit OK. Okay, so now we have our two tables and we have our two boxes. So we've pretty much set up an environment to move the box from this position to this next position.